Hello Ads Master Circle. Today we're gonna go through the 3 types of different campaigns that you can set on Amazon ads. We will walk through where do they appear on Amazon website, what are the main settings that we can use in each of these types. So the types I'm talking about are sponsored products, sponsored brands, and sponsored display. Sponsored display are not available to all merch sellers, and they also take up the least budget. So we'll just walk through them briefly, and other 2 I will go deeper. So let's hop on. Here we are in a dashboard. We can see that there are 3 campaign types: main, sponsored product, sponsored brand, sponsored display. The newest one is sponsored TV that we will not use at all. Sponsored display is a tricky one because not everyone has access to it. So sponsored products, they are the core of our advertising. Why? Because sponsored product campaigns, they tend to have the most impact on your organic ranking for the keywords. And it doesn't matter if you run manual campaigns or auto campaigns, every keyword that you get sales through, it improves your ranking, organic ranking for that keyword. What means organic ranking? How high you show up on the search results page, discounting the ads placements, just organic. So where each of these campaigns show up on Amazon website. So sponsored products, they show up on the first page of a search result and on other pages, and they look like normal product search results. So here I type Christmas outfit, and you see sponsored product here, here, and here. These are the sponsored product campaigns, and these 3 are so-called top of a search because they show up on first 3, sometimes 4. Let's have a look here. I search for Christmas gifts for men, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 searches, 4 products are sponsored product, and only 1 is organically showing for this search term. And here you can see another one, sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. These are all sponsored product adverts. And another place is on product page. When you scroll down here, it also shows you sponsored product campaigns over here in this carousel. These are all sponsored products. And when you scroll down even further, again, sponsored product campaigns. So sponsored product campaigns show in these places. Now let's have a look at sponsored brand. Sponsored brand is top of a search, this banner at the top of a page. It's a sponsored brand carousel. There's also a sponsored brand video, which is newly introduced by Amazon. And when you scroll down here, this is the one. This is sponsored brand video. As you can see, both of them are in prominent places. This one is taking top of a page, so it's before top of page of sponsored products, and it takes a lot of space. And here's an example when it's even taller. It takes even more space because it has custom images. And this one is a sponsored brand video when it's shown up on the top of a page and not in the middle of a page, and it takes up even more space. So have a look, search results, and I cannot even see any organic result because everything's covered up by the adverts. These are the sponsored brands campaigns. They are top of a search, this banner, and middle of the first page, the video ad, and sometimes the video ad shows up instead of the banner at the top, and it takes up even more space. Sponsored display. This is not available to all, I know, but I want to show where it shows up. It's the ad below, usually below bullets. Sometimes it's also shown up below buy now button. Sponsored products, they show up as product results on the first page. They are blended between organic products. For sure, they take first 3 or 4 spaces on first page, and then they are blended between other products. But top of page is taken up by sponsored products. Sponsored brands, the banner is shown up even higher than top of a search of sponsored products, and sponsored brands video takes up a big chunk of a place in the middle of the first page. Sponsored display, these ads are shown on the product page just below bullets or just below buy button. So how do we set them up? Let's click on the sponsored product. Sponsored product, of course, we have to put in the ASIN that we want to advertise. So we can enter here, it's added. You have, at first you have two options. You can target automatically, so auto targeting and manual targeting. Auto targeting picks up all the keywords from your listing and uses them to determine for which keywords your advert will be shown to, and it also determines for which product pages your advert will be shown to. What do I mean by that? You have 4 different targetings in auto campaign. Close match, loose match, they are for the keywords. So whatever the keyword you use in your listing, Amazon will use it to find out what search terms can be triggered and what search terms are relevant. And Amazon can use your exact keywords, but can use also substitutes of your keywords. Then substitutes and complements, these are the 2 targetings that your campaign will be shown on the product page, meaning here. And how Amazon will determine for which products? Simple. They will find keywords in your listing, then they will search for the other ASINs that have linked similar keywords to their listing. And this is how it is going to be determining where your ads will be shown. Then manual targeting. Manual targeting, you can target keywords, which is kind of self-explanatory. You can enter your own list of keywords. Here you have suggested keywords that you can. And here's a quick tip for you. Whenever you put your ASIN and you select this option, if you see a bunch of keywords that are not relevant to your t-shirt, generally to your product, maybe PopSocket or other products, it means somehow you confused Amazon. You either wrote something that is not relevant in your listing, or you drove traffic via different keywords, or you linked your ASIN to some other ASIN that is not relevant to yours. Whatever the reason is, you need to find why these strange keywords show up here and fix it, meaning remove unnecessary keywords from your listing. Basically, that's what you can do. Let's get back on track. Here you can select the exact match, phrase match, and broad match. We can talk about targetings in different video because it used to be self-explanatory. Nowadays, it is not anymore. When you choose product targeting, you can target other products or you can target all categories. Usually what we do is we target other products, and usually it is exact, not expand, because this is a closer match. Amazon won't experiment that much. So whenever you choose to target product, your advert will be shown on the search terms, on the product pages here, but also on the search terms result for which this ASIN is ranked for, and Amazon associated the search term with this ASIN. So targeting products is not only going to result in showing your advert for this product page, but also for the search term result related to the product that you are targeting. Right, so this is it. Of course, you can add negative targetings. Oh, I almost missed a really important part. This bidding strategy. This is really important. Bids up and down, it means whenever you put a bid 30 cents, Amazon can go up to 60 cents. So you can double whatever you bid. When it bids down only, it means it should not go above 30 cents, but sometimes it does go above, but not by far, maybe 35 cents. It shouldn't go a lot. Fixed bid is self-explanatory. You pay for every click 30 cents, no matter what. So what's the difference between bids up and down and top of a search, let's say 100%? Bids up and down adds 100% to all of these targeting. If you set bids down only but 100% top of search, you only allow Amazon to increase your bid to top of a search. But if you do this, dynamic bids up and down and top of search, what will end up? Dynamic bids up and down means you allow Amazon to go to 60 cents, meaning double whatever you set here, and then add another 100% of that. So you can end up with a CPC $1.20 in this case. So yeah, this is the math. We mainly use bids down only, it brings the best results. We've gone through the sponsored products. Now it's time for sponsored brands. And when we go to sponsored brands, it's kind of similar to sponsored products. But before we get into the setting up the actual targetings, there are a few more settings. Meaning, this is standard campaign name, budget. Here, there is a goal setting. Drive page views or pay per impressions. That's how I would call it. Amazon just wants to be like a Facebook where you pay for views, not for the actual clicks. Then again, automated bidding. It's similar to bidding adjustments that I've just talked about for the sponsored products, but here it's a bit limited. It will automatically adjust bids, but only for the carousel ads. It will not do it for the video format. So if you would turn it off auto, you can do it both ways here. You can, well, it's a bit different than sponsored product. In sponsored product, you set up default bid, you set up bid, and then you increase the bid for the placements that you are the most interested in. Top of search, product pages, or rest of search. Here you set up bid, and you can decrease or increase other places than top of a search. So basically you set up the bid for top of search, and you can increase by 30% the bid for rest of the search. And to be honest, I would want to see that in sponsored products instead of what they do now. This will not work for the video, only for the carousel, but I bet that this will work for video really soon. So here we choose if we want product collection, meaning carousel, or video, and this is similar to product carousel, but it's using your store that you can build on Amazon Ads platform. So here, landing page, it is going to show your products to the customer. Then we can enter our ASIN to see further settings. Right, so for the sponsored carousel, you need 3 products to be added to see further options. So let's pick video, because this is the most interesting part, because video gets a lot of impressions. And here you can target similarly to what you could do in sponsored products, meaning you can target keywords, you can target products, and this works exactly the same as a sponsored product. One caveat, you cannot bid less than 25 cents. And what I like about this one, you can run it only with one product. This will mean if you, for example, set up keyword targeting, and you will set up broad one, and this can be also useful for keywords harvesting, meaning you will find other keywords that convert, so you can move them to other campaigns, and you know that this keyword that converted, it converted for this particular ASIN, so you can move it. Right, so this is sponsored brands. Leave the page. Right, sponsored display. Let's have a look at sponsored display. Sponsored display will go really quick through that. Here you can choose optimization strategy, of course conversion. You can try other ones, but I always pick conversion. I do not use this one, it's newly introduced, but it requires you 14 days of some results. And the way I use it is I quite often don't get enough data anyway for this to work, because I set really low bids and I use sponsored display mainly for retargeting. So what I mean by that, this ASIN again, enter list, and right, and for targeting, contextual targeting is targeting either categories, either you can target individual products, so basically similar to different options. What's interesting is audiences, and I'm not talking about these audiences that Amazon is trying to be like a Facebook again, but about views remarketing. So let's delete these. Views remarketing, so I can set look back window to 60 days and add views remarketing for advertised products. What it means, if I spend some money on sponsored product and somebody clicked on my ad, now when I set up sponsored display campaign for the same product, this campaign will follow this buyer for 60 days until they're gonna buy. So what it means, whenever they go on some other products, my product will show up here, and they will jump on another product, my product will show up here, just because they clicked on my product once, and this ad will follow them for 60 days. Another one is purchases, and what I like to do is not targeting my own. What I like to do is related. This means if somebody bought similar product to mine, I want to show them my own campaign, how to translate it to normal thinking. If somebody bought a t-shirt with a funny quote for cats and is happy about it, then there's a likelihood that he will want to buy another one, but maybe not the same, and my t-shirt will show up. So these are two cases that I'm using for sponsored display. So now, quick summary: sponsored products, sponsored brands, sponsored display. Sponsored products is the most prominent because it affects organic ranking for the keywords that we get clicks through. And sponsored products, we can set up auto campaigns, we can set up manual campaign targeting keywords, and we can set up manual campaign targeting ASINs. And when we target ASINs, our ads are shown up on product pages on the ASINs that we target, as well as on search results for the keywords that are related to those ASINs. Then we have sponsored brands, and sponsored brands, we have campaign which are carousel on top of a first page, and we have video ads that are shown mainly in the middle of the first page, but sometimes in top of the first page, and sometimes even on the product pages. And sponsored brands, we can set up targeting for keywords as well as an ASIN. And sponsored display, you can use it in many ways, and sponsored display allows you to show your product on outside of Amazon, like on Twitch. But what I use it the most is retargeting, meaning if somebody clicked on your product, whether through some other campaign or whether it was organic click, but once the customer clicks on your ad and they were logged into their Amazon account, then whenever they are doing shopping on Amazon, this sponsored display retargeting campaign will follow them for the period you set, meaning for the 30, 60, 90 days is a top. So this sums up different campaigns that are useful in advertising merch products. I hope this was helpful, and see you next time.